Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of StarCraft 2's custom campaign, Annihilation, created by Dudki. This video is coming a little bit late thanks to Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving was a few days ago, so I am still recovering from my food coma. However, duty calls and I must continue to play more of this campaign. It's been excellent so far. Enjoyed myself. Based on the pattern that I'm starting to see, I think we'll be playing 2 missions per race, but it's just a guess. I assume we'll do like we did 2 missions as Terran, now we're doing 2 missions as Protoss as our second, and presumably maybe the next mission we play as Zerg, since I do know that there are some Zerg involvement, thanks to some minor spoilers I introduced myself to way back when I was watching Jay Barina's playthrough of this, sort of casually. Alright, Fallen Brethren. The Protoss vessel was unable to be saved, as the might of the Terran aggressors was too mighty for the Idoran to handle. Now, after the vessel's destruction, Kaduros finds himself on a remote desert world damaged from the crash. As he explores this world, he must attempt to locate the remaining survivors and reunite the Idoran forces. However, he will soon learn that this planet is already occupied by a now familiar enemy. Warhounds have a very long aggro range. Be sure to keep your distance when approaching one. Got it! Let's continue on, Brutal. So far, we haven't had too many problems. Ironically enough, I think the first mission was the most problematic here. We did see a brief camera jitter. I don't know what the deal with that one is. Honestly, I'm more likely to blame any cinematic issues that we have on patches continuing to roll out here. Speaking of rolling out, unknown planet RSSI territory 1 hour after crash. Local time 9:45. Looks like there are a number of those Terran aggressors from the previous mission who have come to investigate the crash, perhaps. Where am I? This world seems so unfamiliar to me. Well, it is an unknown planet, you know. Our ships, they have all been destroyed. I cannot believe this. It is a very tragic day, Kaduros. Dun dun dun. Master Voradin, how satisfying it is to know you are alive. I did not think you made it to the escape pods. It was close. I and a group of our brethren were forced into a position where escaping was impossible. Luckily, our aerial fighters located and assisted us before evacuating. That is lucky. When we crashed, my allies were nowhere to be found. Judging from the condition of our ships, we must have lost hundreds of Protoss in the onslaught. The Executor is not to be found either. My hopes is she is not among the wreckages. We must go look for survivors, Voradin. More of our warriors must be located somewhere out in the open. I am with you, brother. However, we will not travel quietly. When I scouted the area earlier, I confirmed the presence of these Terrans. Their decals indicate they're of the same clan who ambushed us. Just who are these Terrans? What do they need from our people? I, too, seek the answer to that question, Kaduros. Okay, so we have Voradin.
I am honored to serve.
He has Asphyxiate. Lifts his enemies up in the air and chokes them for 5 seconds. Effect also deals 75 damage over time. So it looks like it's similar to Shocking Grasp. And then we have Kadaran Presence. Unlike other heroes, Voradin recharges his energy 75% faster than any other hero. Wow! That's crazy. Search for survivors. You've crash landed on a world occupied by the Terrans. The crash killed many Protoss, but Kaduros believes that there must be survivors somewhere. Head out and find them. You got it. Alright, let's read some tips. Psionic Energy Manipulator. Voradin is a potent High Templar hero unit with a mastery of psionic energy. He is a highly respected Protoss for the Idoran and can use the Asphyxiate ability, which is an area of effect stun. Voradin harnesses all his psionic energy to lift enemies up in the air for 5 seconds. Enemies hit by Asphyxiate also take 75 damage. Yep, got it. Okay. Okay, let's hotkey our abilities here. It looks like we have access to shield recharge still. Nothing changed for Kaduros. Let's actually have Voradin hotkeyed here. And let's also control Q. Excuse me, I have a little Todd in my throat, I think. Some water should clear that out. I hope. Alright, so some more wreckage. No enemy forces to be seen yet. But we were overlooking this ridge, which was pointed towards here, due north. Towards the center of the map. Presumably that's where we'll find some enemies. Alright, let's test out this ability. Can't breathe. Awesome. Well, it has a fairly long cooldown. We're going to want to hit these Marines first. There we go. We got the splash from Kaduros's, what was it? Psionic Scythe Blades that deal quite a bit of damage. We got some gates here that we can't access just yet. It looks like we found something. Oh, a little bit further up than we were. Guardians of the Idoran. Master Kaduros and Voradin. The Kala has answered our calls. We believed our crash landing here would prove to be our end. Many of our brothers were lost upon arrival. The assault has indeed left us damaged and weak. Our numbers are few, but that is no reason to despair. I have faith in the strength of our people. We must explore this world further and seek them out, before the Terrans find them. We are with you, Master Kaduros. However, please know this. Upon closer inspection of the area in an attempt to find more of our lost brethren, we noticed that the number of Terrans present are high. The Terrans have deployed patrolling warhounds around the entire region. Their weapon systems are powerful. In addition, several of our supplies managed to stay intact during the crash. They are scattered all over the field. The information within those crates is highly important to our race, storing many of our secrets. The Terrans must not have access to their contents. I understand. This could prove to be a problematic task, but we must complete it. They could be essential for the future of our race. We should also attempt to avoid unnecessary combat. While our numbers are this low, we are left vulnerable. Similar to the last mission, then. I wonder if those warhounds are considered heroic, because if they are, we're not able to use asphyxiate on them. Well, they're not able to stun them. It is time to move. We must seek out and destroy our supplies quickly before the Terrans realize they're there. Okay, we must now destroy the Protoss supplies, and it looks like they're marked on the minimap. They're scattered all over the battlefield. Before searching for any more survivors, your primary focus is to destroy the remaining crates. This will ensure that the Terrans will never collect the information inside. Now, do our Zealots have charge? They don't, and our Stalker doesn't have blink either. I honestly don't mind the Zealots not having charge, because that means that they won't fly ahead of us and in a desperate attempt to suicide, basically. Also kill all dogs, as usual. Alright, we're coming up on one over here on the left. Brothers, I've confirmed and tracked down the location of an enemy warhound. They are armored and mechanical, but we should be able to raise them up here. Let us do our best to stay out of its path. Or just wipe the shit out. The Protoss are here, dispatching incursion squad. Roger that, sweeping. There's another warhound in close proximity. Okay, let's check this stuff out. Enemy warhounds are patrolling the area. Even though you can engage and take them out, it is recommended that you avoid them, as they will call for reinforcements if they detect you. Watch out! An RSSI incursion team has been dispatched to search and kill your forces. After a few minutes, they will eventually leave. Try to find a safe place. You got it.
None shall pass.
The Terrans are replacing their lost warhound with a new one. Whoa! That's crazy! A warhound is arriving to replace the one lost. Okay, we need to get out of here. A safe place, my ass. Where is there a safe place? Where could there possibly be a safe place? I think they're, they said after a few minutes they will leave. I don't think they're leaving. I guess we can keep spinning. Okay, I think we just have to load. Their, aggro range is, I think... I mean, we were warned by the tip that their aggro range was very long. I think maybe we should have had our units paused temporarily while the camera maybe center viewed over to one of the warhounds as a way for us to be introduced to the concept before we were immediately attacked by the warhounds themselves. Okay, now since we don't have access to blink, whoa.
It is a
We need to get out of its path. We can't really tell where its path actually is. Oh my Todd. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do our best here. Okay, so now we need to back up. I guess we can see about going down over here. We did take some life damage on the Zealot there. Alright, let's... Warhound is nearby. Well, of course. Terrans are replacing their lost Warhound with a new one. Okay, sure. So we have access to vision of the Warhound, so we can study its path, I guess. Figure out where it goes. Hopefully it doesn't notice the corpses. An enemy Warhound has been located. Okay. Let's head over here, quickly. Let's snipe away these supplies, and then quickly move to the other area as well. No, they are actually... I guess we're gonna want to try and just wipe this area out first. We need to get out of the area before the search and destroy squad winds up destroying us, finding us and destroying us. Hopefully they were just leaving, and that's what that was. Let's go ahead and raise these guys. We don't really have to worry about energy, as we figured out by that tooltip. So this guy, it looks like we've snuck in successfully. We're going to go ahead and destroy this. That's 2 out of 7, so we have 5 more to deal with. Let's go ahead and wait for this guy to move back the other way. I think he goes this way first. Returning to our positions. Okay, we've successfully evaded them. Now, in some instances, it may be appropriate to actually completely forego the stealth and just barge your way through one of them so that you can quickly move to an area, but you probably want to do that as you're wiping out the last of them, you know? Alright, so in this instance, we can hope for this Warhound to go... Well, actually, I don't think we can really hope for much here. That Warhound's going to come back down. This Warhound's going to come over here. So we're sort of in a bad spot. We want to go around this one, since he only goes up and to the left. So let's wait for this one to go back over here. When that happens, we can sort of trail him, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe we want to wait for him to come back down to this spot, except he's heading down this way. I don't know. It's hard to know. I think we want to go all the way over here so that we're not sort of caught. Oh, I didn't even know he was going to go that way. That was crazy. All right, let's get out quick. Quick-like. Okay. Go away, please. All right, let's go ahead and drop a quick save as we're doing this. Because now we have to sort of be a little speedy. Well, or we're not going to be able to. Hopefully we're out of aggro range here. I mean, this one's going to start coming up towards us, so we don't really have much of a choice but to fight him. Alright, go ahead and destroy this. Let's just come in here and snipe this stuff like we were talking about earlier. We are going to get attacked by this Warhound if we do that. Here comes the squad. They're going to go this way. So I think that's fine if we cut up through here. Terrans are replacing their lost Warhound, sure. That one's going to come through this area, unfortunately, it looks like. So why don't we come down through here. And then quickly run down to this direction. I don't think we're going to be able to get out in time. No, we're not. Let's go ahead and shocking grasp him or whatever. Okay. Well, we've successfully avoided this Warhound anyway, so we can start moving our way over here. Although another Warhound is going to be coming up, so this might not be the best approach. Now, I wonder if another incursion team gets dispatched when you do this? Or how it works exactly? Now, depending on the timing here, it does look like we're going to get hit by another Warhound, unfortunately. Oh, especially if we get hit by multiple, this is not going to be good. Okay, well, we were definitely hit by multiples there. Yeah, it looks like it just aggroes them back over here, so you see how now they're chasing us. Let's see if we can try and outrun them. I mean, it seems unlikely, right? But maybe. Yeah, actually, they are heading back now. We have vision of them, which is nice for us to be able to avoid them. Terrans are replacing their lost Warhound. quite a few times because we killed quite a few of them. Let's go ahead and wipe this guy out. Auto attack from Voradin is pretty damaging. What has he got? 25? That's pretty good. Okay. So why don't we... It looks like this guy comes... Maybe he comes back over here in this direction? Yeah, he does. He goes in a full, like, block. Unfortunately, these guys are also heading over here. So why don't we just come back up this ramp and wait to see where they go. Are we fucked here? Is this guy going to come this way? Yeah, he is. Alright, well, let's just get rid of him. These guys are going to start coming up in this direction, and we can just sort of outrun them by running all the way back over here, and hopefully they'll waypoint over here and then waypoint back. Maybe we should have just, again, bum rushed through. I was worried because of the proximity of the incursion squad there. A Warhound is entering the area. It shall replace the one destroyed. Okay, we've got a different line for that one now. Okay, so this one's going to be heading down towards here, while this one heads in the other direction. See, I don't know where these guys are going. It seems like it's the wrong idea to head down in this direction. But we've made a lot of progress now, so I'm tempted to actually quick save. Alright, these guys are going to head over here. I guess we can just sit here and wait in a safe spot away from any Warhounds for these guys to go away. We have to just wait them out here. It said after a few minutes they leave. So presumably they should be gone pretty soon. And then we can just cut through these like paltry forces here and make our way towards these Protoss supplies. But they are sort of patrolling around and coming back and forth between a few different rally points, so... Go ahead and hit this guy. You don't have to worry about really anything now. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're able to just make our way through. Maybe they are returning to positions. It looks like they're heading all the way back up there. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what they're doing. But we've destroyed them all. We've done it. We are done here. However, it is too dangerous to traverse through this area while the Terran incursion team is still present. Let us wait for them to leave. Okay. That's what I was going to do anyways. They are running all the way around. They are really searching high and low for us. Thanks to Voradin's... Presumably thanks to... Oh, shit. Voradin's enhanced psionic capabilities, we have access to a map hack. Man, they are really... just very devoted to this search. We must have like increased their timer exponentially by constantly being found by different Warhounds. So, were there really only 4 Warhounds in the entire area? I feel like there was more. There was one over here, right? No, this one is the one that patrols the whole top side. There was just another one that came down to replace one of these two that I killed. That's why. Returning to our positions. All right, excellent. So we've done it. We've sort of outlasted the incursion fleet, or strike force. We succeeded. With our supplies destroyed, the Terrans will never be able to retrieve our secret substances. We've hidden our drugs. There might just still be hope for our people. Our mission does not end here, though. We must attempt to find additional survivors. Let us not waste more time here. So presumably now we'll enter into the second phase of the mission. Lead the way, Voradin. One lone zealot there, who has survived the Warhound's wrath. Awesome, a base. I like what I'm seeing. By the Kala, it appears we've located the remaining survivors. Well met, brothers. It is a pleasure to witness survivors among the Iduran. Iduran. Masters Kaduros and Voradin, our forces are in deep crisis. The Terrans are patrolling all over this region. We witnessed as several of our brethren were eradicated. We too have made their acquaintance, brother. I believe it is time to find out more about this group. We've already done some investigation on our own. Their headquarters, located next to our base, provided us with perhaps useful information. It's a little awkwardly written there. Apparently they're known as the RSSI, and judging from the strength of their foothold on the planet, they must be a highly advanced organization. Yeah, they have eye pistols. A most interesting discovery, but what could they be seeking from our people? Much is still unknown to us. If these RSSI have established such a large foothold here, they're bound to be working on something. I heard something cloak! My assumption is that the only way to acquire the information we seek is by breaching their defenses and investigating that compound. Dun, dun, dun. Dude, you heard that? They seem to be planning an attack against us, huh? Hey, you can't hear Protoss speech. Let's inform the others. We'll hit them before they hit us. Do the Terrans know of your position here? We are located closely to their territory. It was essential in order to gain the information we did. Their discovery of our location is irrelevant. If we can manage this base and use it to create a powerful army, the Terrans will not stand a chance. You tell him, Voradin. Whoa! Amon is arriving? We need to hurry. The Terran are preparing their attacks. The Terrans are preparing their attacks. Written properly, IMO. Alright, men. You've got a job to do. Make me proud. Quick! We must defend until the path is clear. Assume positions. For ire. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, quick save immediately. We do have Warp Gate. Let's start grabbing it here. Immediately. Grab enough...
Our warriors are being...
Here we go. Yep. Okay, classic Chrono Boost here. The RSSI heard about your plans and are coming to kill your forces. Use your hero's abilities to your advantage in order to mitigate losses. Oh, I will. Let's go ahead and hotkey Voradin specifically, because he's going to be really useful. And while Warp Gate is researching, we should grab a Zealot just to beef up our army here. Alright. And obviously we're going to want to... We can even transfer one of these guys back onto minerals now that we've gotten our early gas. We are going to want to forge. Let's check out what we can build. Just up to Twilight Councils. Or just up to the Twilight Council, excuse me. Maybe that means we can get tier 2 weapons? I forget what the tech tree was like at this point. And honestly, I don't really remember what it's like currently. Alright, we're going to grab a sentry for additional force fields, which are going to be incredibly important. Oh, it looks like we can send a Zealot over here in this direction. Let's go ahead and grab an assimilator. Alright, we can chrono boost our cybernetics core. Okay. Why don't we... I'm worried I'm going to get caught off guard here by an attack wave or something, but we should be able to... Okay. Yeah, we should be able to just come in here. Take care of this. Order up a Stalker. Grab 2 guys on that gas. That'll be more than enough. Let's order up a Forge and another Pylon over here. We're going to try and start walling this in. Put a cannon behind it over this area. And we are pretty close to being supply capped anyway, so it's a good thing that I ordered up the that pylon there. Order up a bunch of extra probes since we're chrono boosted. Okay, here we go. Let's drag them up the cliff. And force field. And we should have done that first, obviously. Okay, awesome. It looks like our forces are able to walk right through. Or is it just Kaduros there? Oh, that was a spider mine. Oh, no. Alright. Warp Gate. We have a lot of money all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and start our upgrades here. And we want probably more Zealots, since we lost some. Let's just send this probe back. I was going to order up some more upgrades, or some more cannons, but we don't have the cash for it right now. We can't get anything else at our cybernetics score. The music is pretty intense right now, man. Let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to need it for Zealot legs. Since speed is of the essence. So are we just building up enough of a force right now to... Let me open up that tip again. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to be getting attacked. Similar to the last macro mission that we played, the second mission. After the micro phase, we had a macro section. It's very much a similar sort of route that the level design seems to have taken in this case. Where we had a micro section, which was very different than the last one, notably. But obviously, you know, same sort of layout. Alright, so we've got charge now that we can get, which is 200, 200. I think it's reduced in cost in later patches, but I'm fine with it being this expensive. It is a really, really good ability, obviously. Let's go ahead and chrono boost some stuff out here. You know, and chrono boost this as well. Oh, well, we are supply blocked, so obviously not the best use of chrono boost there, but it doesn't really matter. I wonder, it feels like this is regenerating energy way faster than it usually does, so that's interesting. Let's wait for the next attack, and then we'll see what we can do. We'll go ahead and drop another quick save. Yeah, I'm constructing additional pylons. I'm going to go ahead and transfer some workers onto gas. Let's drop a pylon back here in case we need to protect ourselves from anti-air. Here we go, another attack wave. It doesn't look like these are particularly effective, these force fields. I think they might be bugged in some capacity. Well, I don't know. It's like our heroes can go right through them for some reason, but... Okay, so we are just going to hotkey these to 2 since the normal hotkey is not working. Let's go ahead and get a bunch more... Well, first we'll replace the cannon, I guess. Yeah, it's not really super necessary. If we're intercepting attacks here with our units, we probably don't need to worry too much about anything else. Clearly there was some Terran on Terran action over here with all the ruined barracks, or ruined bunkers. Okay, let's go ahead and drop one of these. We don't have access to shield batteries. Pretty expected there. And let's keep doing this. And we're going to go ahead and drop that. Okay. Alright, so we can at least use Guardian Shield on these guys. Let's go ahead and quick save again. We don't want to lose our heroes, but we definitely want them in with our rest of our units. I guess we can start hitting this. I don't know what this does. We'll just smash it in the hopes that we don't ruin our lives by... I mean, presumably this is like an expansion or something. It's just what I would... Again, no reason to really think that, but I do think it, so... It's my unfounded opinion. Baseless assumption. You know. Let's go ahead and drop that there. And more probes and chrono boost. And we're rolling. We're getting somewhere. So it looks like they're coming out from this complex. So why don't we hit this? Looks like there's like a dead end here that we can just go ahead and take care of. Alright, order up shields, chrono boost that. And let's go ahead and bring a probe with us. Looks like we've missed an attack force here, so let's pincer him. We're gonna go ahead and do our best here to... Okay, cool. Now, it looks like that doesn't affect buildings, which is what I just tried to do. Which is expected, I guess. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep rolling here. This is an excellent location to expand our base. Let us clear the guards. You got it. Go ahead and recharge that Zealot's shields. We lost another Zealot on the other end, but that's not the end of the world. As expected, there was indeed a place to expand. Let's go ahead and... I'm not really worried about the gas right now. I guess I'll throw something over there. Alright, and we have chrono boost on both of those. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and construct additional pylons. Good thing we're already doing that, right? Oh, shit. Sentries also cost 2. That's crazy. We'll drop a proxy pylon here, even though we don't really need it. Alright. Get over here. So we don't have access to Blink, again. I don't think we had access to Blink last time. I postulated that it was something to do with the terrain limitations of the map, because it was an installation map and we weren't really supposed to use it. So that sort of makes sense there. Maybe it's a similar reason why we can't use it on this map. Maybe Dudki can enlighten us. And we're going to go ahead and drop a quick save and start moving in here. Of course we get EMP'd there. Okay. Well, we can cancel that out with this, but we're obviously pretty low on energy for Kaduros here. Let's go ahead and drop another pylon here, and then I'm just going to keep making units. Let's pull back here. Go ahead and use that ability. Go ahead and lift these guys. Alright, cool. We've done it. We do have access to this now, so why don't we chrono boost that? We'll just start making probes from both bases. Go ahead and bring these guys down here. We're depleting our minerals, so we won't make too many probes here. Let's see. Move some cannons this way, just to hold off some, in case any units sneak by, so we're not completely defenseless. Although they might start waypointing over here as well, so maybe it was a dumb idea to put them there. Okay, so let's move like a couple stalkers over here so we can trigger the EMP. No? Maybe that was a one-time scripted event. Wipe them out, man. I want every single one of these Protoss dead. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and... I'm just trying to lure out some of the static defense that's over here. There's obviously a fair bit of units in these bunkers, but I think we can just use our shield recharge ability. Yeah, we've completely wiped this area out already. There are some tanks, as to be expected. We don't have access to detection. I'm interested in what Dudki has to say about this one, because I actually think it would be fine as long as... well, I don't know. It's a tough one to postulate, but I think it would be fine to have Cloak in this aspect, in this context, since we have access to an AoE sort of lift that would also disable it, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we've completely wiped these guys out here. Let's replace some of our units here. It's mostly Zealots and Stalkers that we've lost, so let's just keep rolling here. We could obviously use a lot more units in general, or production structures in general. Let's go ahead and lift all these guys. Just focus down the bunker. There you go. Let's pull this guy back. He needs to use his shield ability. Alright, cool. Let's hit the reactor and start hitting the barracks. It's just medics. Nothing to worry about too much. Let's start rallying these guys over here. I can sense some of our lost Iduran warriors attempting to communicate me through the mine. I shall warp them to our location. Awesome! Let's fucking do it! Well, that sort of fucked me up when I was trying to lift the tank, but that's fine. Oh, no! Okay, well, I didn't quick save since a while ago. That was unfortunate. We're just going to rewind since I presume... Well, I don't know. We might not actually be almost done. Fucking replay desync. Jesus Christ. I forgot that fucks with everything. Yeah, I would say if you're going to have a scripted warp sequence like that, at least personally, if I'm in the middle of fighting, I don't want my screen pulled away from the action. Especially when one of my main heroes must survive and is a melee guy. Although I guess it was sort of my fault in the first place for letting him come in there, but... like, obviously I'm not saying, oh, make it super easy, but... Just saying. Just saying. Okay... So, oh yeah, this is right before this attack happened, so why don't we lift these guys? Sure, kill them all. Perfect. Alright. So now we are going to stalker it up, and we are going to use Guardian Shield on these two guys and start rolling in here. Let's go ahead and quick save. Yeah, wipe them out, man. No, you're going to get wiped out, actually. Shield recharge. Lift these guys. We've got to deal with this tank here pretty soon. We won't have access to Asphyxiate, but that's okay. Go ahead and roll in here and destroy the tank. Awesome. Let's now start picking off these guys. Get the Hell's Angel or whatever that guy is. Kill the Marauder, sure. Alright. Awesome. Fire bats. Oh, no. Alright, cool. I think they're fine now. Let's go ahead and replace what we've lost. Some of what we've lost, anyways. Okay. Sure, you've embraced the glory of battle. Excellent. Go ahead and buff up our shields there. Kaduros, much appreciated. Alright, let's not get split up here in this sequence. Let's wait for the reinforcements, because presumably they come after we destroy this barracks, I think. Or maybe it's a little bit later, I'm not quite sure. Just fuck these guys up. Alright, we've done it. Get rid of this. Alright, drop a quick save. So it looks like after we... Nope, yeah, it is right after that point. Okay. Mineral field depleted. Let's just pull like a bunch of these guys since we clearly don't need them in this area. Oh, and there's that center view again. We return to battle. Yes, you fucking do. Go ahead and buff up our shields. My thanks, young warriors. I can feel my mind expanding, my strength improving. This could prove to be to our advantage. What does that mean? Do we gain a new ability, or maybe it's just flavor for what else is going on here, story-wise? All right, there is another tank. Let's back up here. Let's take a breather, take a moment. We need more zealots. Mostly zealots. Let's get some more range support there as well, sure. And then we're gonna just drop like, with our extra build space here, we're just gonna drop a bunch of extra gateways. And hockey add these to our gateway hockey, our warp gate hockey there. And we are going to start rolling in here. Let's go ahead and quick save. We're charging right into battle while quick saving. It's definitely my favorite strategy. Let's move in a little bit closer. There you go. Go ahead and grasp those guys there. The Banshee's obviously a big target. Let's move in a little bit closer here so we can wipe these guys out. Alright. Now, the factory is what I'm more concerned about, because obviously... Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be. I should probably be more concerned about these barracks. Go ahead and just grasp those men. Nothing wrong with grasping some men from time to time. Alright, I don't know what this is building. Probably Banshees. We don't really have to worry about it. So again, I don't think Cloak is really a bad idea here, especially on Brutal. Maybe after a certain point they research it, or maybe you demonstrate that they have it researched, so it's not a shock. It's also not really the biggest thing in the world that it's not there. I'm just saying it. You know, if you wanted to give the AI a little bit of extra kick, it sort of would be annoying with the high cooldown on Asphyxiate, I suppose. Relative to the amount of units, Ghosts and Banshees and Wraiths that have access to Cloak on a normal sort of basis. Just Banshees? What is going on? Or Vultures, rather? What's going on here? Alright, let's bust this open. This presumably leads to this... Oh, no, it opens this up. Okay. I'm fine with that. Alright, let's go ahead and pop some Guardian Shields. And, of course, charge our units in here without the Guardian Shield. That's the kind of style we do here. An interesting facility design where you go to one area, destroy this to open a bridge, and destroy that to open a gate. The door's been opened, let us proceed. Absolutely, I agree. Okay, so we're going to keep buffing up our shields here. Protoss are so good with these warp gate mechanics here. They are really, really strong. We've cleared away some of these minerals so we can build more warp gates, and also drop more of those so we can build more units. Okay, again, once more with feeling. Pop this Guardian Shield. Whoa! Wow, I wonder where did the voice acting come from? Is that from this campaign? Is that fan produced, or was that just sampled from something else? It seems... Whoa! Whoa! What killed him? How did he die so fast? I think he has way more shields than he has health. Good thing we just quick saved. That's the risk of having no energy on him and no shields on him and A-moving him. So I think we need to pull him away and take him off of our men hotkey there. Okay. Let's pull back here. I also accidentally used his ability instead of Asphyxiate earlier, so it makes sense. Alright, Kaduros, you're going to sit here and look pretty for a second. And we are going to populate this area with a fuck ton of sentries and a fuck ton of zealots. And then some other shit. Sure, kill that guy. He's an idiot. Alright. Yeah, these tight choke points are really devastating for some of our units. We're going to wait for... some of our units to fill in here, and then we are going to do Guardian Shield, Guardian Shield. Let's go. Alright, let's back up. Because we're intercepting an attack wave here. I mean, it's good to roll them in, but they have the huge defender's advantage based off of this stuff. Just because we don't have access to blink, we don't really have any tool that lets us just walk in here and fuck shit up. And I don't know. All right, Kaduros is once again frontlining. That's fine. He's got his shields. Let's pull back here. We've definitely broken through. We'll asphyxiate those guys. Yeah, we've fucked these guys up pretty heavily here. I don't know how big this facility is. We're going to run out of money pretty soon. Air Squadron engage. Well, we have asphyxiate up. That shouldn't be too devastating. Unless it's going to go for our base, in which case we'll just have to spend a lot of money on... Whoa, here we go. Alright, let's pull back. Don't say that. If this was the Air Squadron, they need to bring more units. Alright, let's keep fucking these guys up. Just kill the Perdition turret and back up. Use your shield ability. Top yourself off. We need a pylon or two up here for the purpose of quickly reinforcing. So let's grab this guy. Put a pylon back here, pylon, oh, pylon everywhere, man. Just drop a pylon. Bunch of them. We've got the cash right now. Only one expansion so far. Doesn't shock me, but we are gonna have to be a little. We're gonna have to be decisive with the resources that we use. Obviously, we don't have access to shield recharge again. I'm tempted to pull Kaduros out for that reason. Okay, so let's go for it. Bust this open. Yeah, sure, kill that. Kill this stuff. Shocking grasp him. Bring him in here. Add him to the control group again. Fuck it. He's earned it. Sort of, I guess. Alright, we've done it. What is up with the fire bats? Get them out of here. They're pretty effective against zealots, obviously. Okay. So go ahead and just do this. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. It appears they're improving their fortifications on this planet. Oh, they were already pretty tough to breach initially. Well, I guess not really. I don't know. Let's go ahead and quick save. We don't really have a demonstration for how they're improving. We just know that they are now. Okay, so Guardian Shield, Guardian Shield, Guardian Shield. Let's go. Go ahead and quick. Yeah, grab those guys. I don't know, that Marine was going to say something, then he died immediately. Alright, find information about RSSI. This door is labeled Secret Operations. What could be inside? Let's find out. It's going to open for us, it looks like. Uh-oh. What? What is this? It appears to be a secret laboratory, but for what purpose? Ah! These pods. What are their contents? They look like mutated Zerg specimens. What could the Terrans be planning to do with these? These pods are radiating with psionic power. Whatever they are planning, it cannot be safe. This information could prove useful. We should keep moving and search for more clues. They might reveal something if pieced together. Uh-oh. The security camera has activated. And it's a void camera. Battle plans for the Odin. I don't know if that's deliberate or not. My. Looks like they've already reached the lab. You copy this? Their infiltration here has gone too far already. They're putting their noses in our operations. It needs to stop now. Extend the bridge so that they can come over and fuck us up some more. The bridge. It expanded. Which means the Terrans are preparing to continue the battle. Well, let's go fuck them up. That's what I'm saying. What? Ah! My units are falling into this fucking world space over there. Alright. We're going to hockey this guy to 5, and he's going to keep building advanced pylons for us. We still have access to a lot of minerals. We definitely need to grab units on this gas. These guys, I guess, can just sit here and mine this. It's not really... It doesn't really matter what they do, right? Okay. We're going to go ahead and quick save and then try and meet these guys head on. I'm sure there's going to be a tank or 10. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and grab Asphyxiate. There's the tank or 10. Okay, where is Kaduros? He's fine for now. There's the other tank or 10. Alright, we've got a planetary fortress here, which is kind of scary. Kill the devil dog. Grab some more guardian shields. Alright, we've done it. You people are worthless! Prepare our special weapon! How are our heroes? They're fine, it looks like. Well, I don't know what the special weapon is, but it's probably that fucking Odin. Now, a little bit of dramatic irony here. We assume that those are hybrid based on what we've learned in the rest of the game, right? I don't know if that's actually true. There might be something else that those things are. But who knows? Let's get down here just to see what's down here. Maybe there's something, maybe there's nothing. Maybe another expansion, who knows? It's a very weird, small side path here. Might be like an Easter egg, might be, again, might just be nothing. Yeah, it looks like it's just nothing. This is some nice terrain, some nice scenery. Alright, let's move back over here. And we're sort of preempting them, stopping them from being able to attack us really at all. At least that's what it seems like. They haven't really mounted an assault against us in a while. So let's not go overkill on the pylons here. We are sort of limited on minerals, and every pylon we build is another zealot we could have. Let's go ahead and quick save here. And again, suddenly, everything becomes quiet. Well, I know what that means. It means I'm going to start quick saving like a motherfucker, as if I wasn't already. Okay, find additional clues. We've done it. Let's see if we can find any Todds. Kaduros, the gate! Of course, it's a boss battle. Master Voradin. They must already know of our position. Do not worry, brother. There must be another way into that place, and I shall attempt to locate it. Meanwhile, I'm going to connect my mind to yours. Let me see what you see. Typical Kaduros, charging, head first into danger. This room, it is a form of weapons storage. Many powerful weapons and supplies are located here. Laying my eyes on this seems as if they plan to start a war. Uh-oh. What? Wait, what is going on here? Young Protoss, how nice of you to stop by our little weapons facility. I have to admit, you guys surprised me. I never thought you'd be able to reach this far. You have my congratulations. Now, it is an honor that I, officer of the RSSI Annihilators, Jared Malrick, can present to you our latest creation. The Landmass Terrorizer 1000. What is that monster? It is a boss battle that we are going to immediately quick save at the beginning of.
Understood.
Understood, yeah. Humongous combat mech, the Landmass Terrorizer War Machine is a siege walker designed by the RSSI. It has incredible armor and toughness and is armed with a variety of powerful abilities. Is this something... Okay, Kaduros, you must find a way to destroy that machine. I shall attempt to reach your location quickly. Uh-oh. So he's going to start bombing stuff. Let's just start hitting him while he's doing that. We do a little bit of damage. We can sort of keep chasing him, but I don't know. Oh, okay. We've got some telegraphed stuff going on. Move around here. Looks like we're just going to keep tagging him every now and then. I think I'll save every 500 damage. We'll see what happens. Oh. Now, I don't know if I can outrun this. It looks like I can. It looks like he's not really... It doesn't lock on, at least. That's what it seems like. Alright, we've done 500 damage. Let's go ahead and quick save. Dodge this stuff. I'm trying to figure out, like, the pattern here. Okay, let's back out here. We're gonna get a little bit of, take a little bit of damage from this. But it's fine as long as we sort of dodge the main attacks. Okay, now we're gonna get hit by it again. Let's start dodging again. And we do have our shield ability, and we have full energy, so I think I'm not going to be shy about using it. I think that only happens if we're right next to him. Uh-oh, let's go over here. He's going to start shooting himself, basically. We are smacking this guy down. There must be another phase to this. Let's go ahead and quick save just in case. So I'm going to wait for him to do something. No, he's going to do the plasma scout missile thing, whatever that is. Let's just start kiting him around. Alright, we were able to get, dodge all that stuff. Let's just hit him in the head a few times. We should be able to just face tank this. There, it is now over. I don't know about that. It's not dead yet. Is it now? Just wait. What is this? Uh-oh. Back up. Well, presumably we have to do something else? Maybe we can get him to shoot one of these towers or something with that attack of his? Okay, let's back up over here. Maybe we just have to hit him a few times. I'm not sure. So it can heal itself like the Thor, basically. I don't know. I'm trying to get him to hit a bunch of stuff. Maybe if I sit next to this missile or something. I don't know. He's coming to track me. I'll just keep wailing on him. We're not doing no damage to him. We might just have to hit him a few times. I found a way to access the upper levels, Kaduros. I shall assist you to the best of my ability. Okay. Siphon. Oh, I didn't even see this one. The LMT-1000 is employing its most devastating ability, the Heavy Payload Cannon Barrage. It will take 4 seconds for the ability to activate, but if you hit a single time, you die. Wow! Okay. Good to know. Single target energy drain. Vorden can now use Siphon, which instantly drains all energy from the target unit or structure, recovering Vorden to maximum health in the process. That's good to know. Let's just charge at this guy. We're going to get attacked again. Now, what is this beacon? Oh, it teleports him. Okay. So, automated repairing device. Oh! Okay. This is interesting. So we sort of have to hit this, I guess? I don't know. Maybe we can just... I don't know. Ah! I think he'll be fine if I just hockey him around. Now, they regain energy. So I think I have to have them all drained to some degree when I hit him in the head. So let me just rally this guy. Siphon again. Now run over here. Okay, run. There's no targeting reticle for that one, so you gotta be real careful. Since especially it's an instant kill. Okay. So let's just keep these drained for the time being. I think that's what I have to do. Okay, perfect. We can sort of A-move. Alright, where is this last one? Okay, let's get him ready. Let's get him primed for death. All devices have been drained. Now's our chance. Kill him. Fuck him up. Alright, we did it. We have fucked him. Right in his head. He's been fucked. Head fucked. Skull fucked. Skeletons. You may have won this battle, Protoss, but know that this is far from over. Of course, he wasn't actually in there. You'll be hearing from me again, real soon, and I assure you, it ain't gonna be pretty. Malric wasn't willing to risk it all in that giant mech. Brothers, you have returned. Excellent work, Kaduros. How are you feeling? That foe was indeed the toughest I have ever faced. It was only thanks to you that I was able to defeat it, and for that you have my deepest respect. We were both essential for that battle. I am not to receive the credit by myself. During the battle, I sensed many more Protoss attempting to communicate me through the void. Let us return to our fortifications and call them to us. Through the void, huh? These Terrans, the blood of our warriors, are scattered all over this region. In such a short time span, the RSSI have caused more damage to our forces than any other threat we've ever faced. Indeed, our warriors' suffering must end, and I am starting to believe that the way to do that is by learning more about this group, and then eradicating them. Strong words, Kataros. And these weapons, are you willing to believe in a new war emerging? I fear it. Judging from what these Terrans are capable of and the number of unique and powerful weapons being distributed to people here, we may soon be witnessing a terrible time. Our mission was to stop the newly emerged Zerg threat in overtaking our major worlds in the sector. Now I believe it is time to change course. If these Terrans are planning on what we theorize, then they are the real threat present. Our new mission objective is clear then. Firstly, we will have to find a method of escaping this world. All our ships lie in ruins. The Terrans must have uncommandeered aerial ships. Oh, they must have uncommandeered aerial ships we can make use of. Afterwards, we will need to establish communication with our brethren across the sector. I shall call forth our people then. That's pretty cool looking. Looks like we got some immortals mixed in there. And then they do a little dance. Saying goodbye to us. Alright. Well, that was a pretty long mission. Took me about an hour, 56 minutes, you know, give or take, some change to complete. That was a really good mission, though. I liked it. The opening micro section, I feel like it could have segued better into the macro section, maybe with a little bit more gameplay. But after an hour of playing the map, it's hard to call for additional gameplay. I mean, this was on the brutal difficulty, so I actually expect some of my mission playthroughs to be longer than, obviously, what it would be on an easier difficulty. But I still think that mission was reasonable. The mechanics of the boss battle were pretty, I mean, some were telegraphed, some were... I feel like the instant hit kill, obviously, being in a tip was probably not the best way to communicate that, but I don't really know what other way you would have done it. Like, maybe he would have had to have a line that said, "This will destroy you in one hit." But that seems pretty campy to put that in there, so obviously not the best way either. In general, I had a blast with this mission, though. It was pretty fun. It was nice to be able to control Protoss again, and even nicer to be able to control Protoss pre-Legacy of the Void when they simplified all the macro mechanics. So I hope that continues to be the case for the other macro missions, though I'm not 100% positive how that will work out. And maybe we'll be playing a Zerg in the next mission. I'm not sure. I think I'm pretty sure we play a Zerg at some point in the early stages of this campaign. And I'm interested to see where our Terran friends go. I'm interested to see what happens with the Idaran. So when we come back, which will be on, Monday. Mondays and Fridays are my StarCraft 2 upload day, so join me for one of those days where we will continue to play through Annihilation and continue our trek on this campaign. So far, so good on Brutal. 4 missions out of like the 26 or whatever. I don't know. I'm tentatively hopeful that I can make it through the whole campaign, but I'm not super confident. So we'll find out. Thanks again to Dudki for making it. Download it yourself. The link's in the description. Play it if you haven't already. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.